A naval landmark in Sioux Falls that just turned 50 years old this summer is going through kind of a midlife crisis. The Battleship Memorial is running out of space to house exhibits. Now the memorial wants to go full steam ahead with plans to expand. Perry Groten has the story.
The Battleship Memorial is a star-spangled showcase of the USS South Dakota, the most decorated battleship of World War II. But it's what you don't see inside the display cases that's getting a lot of attention from the museum staff.
71 U.S. battleships, seagoing battleships in the history of U.S. Navy, and this is just one story.
Tucked away inside the museum, far from public view, are thousands of documents, maps, mementos, and artifacts, including this hand-drawn chart of a 1944 battle between the South Dakota and Japanese ships in the Pacific Ocean.
It's a first-hand account of the ship maneuvering against the enemy and firing against the enemy.
There's also a flag the South Dakota flew whenever an admiral would board the ship.
They fly that flag to let everybody know that they're there and their location within the fleet. So pretty interesting to have that in this collection.
It's Chris Tucker's job to catalog everything inside the Battleship Memorial. It turns out just as many museum pieces are stored away as are on display.
My initial count of everything on display is about 3,000. There's another 3,000 that's underneath everything in storage. And that's just the small things.
That's because after 50 years of accumulating USS South Dakota-related artifacts, there's no more room left to show them all.
We have much more than we can display. As you look around in here, you can see how full it is.
And the items keep coming in. As World War II veterans die, their families offer to give the museum everything from old photos and service records to uniforms.
And some people say, we'll donate something if you put it on display. And I say, I can't promise to display it because in order to put anything else up, we'd have to take something down.
The Battleship Memorial Board wants to add more space for their exhibits. So the goal is to build a new entrance to the south side of the museum, which will provide more room for displays.
So we'll have a 35 by 40 foot room that we can expand, spread out, curate so that we have different sections that apply to different things.
The plan is to even add a theater to the museum. This isn't the first time the Battleship Memorial has gone through growing pains. The museum has expanded twice before during its first 50 years.
The original was this round area here, and they had fundraisers and buildings. They built the east section on, and then they built the west section on. And all these years it's been a repository for the sailors who were actually on the ship.
But as the Battleship Memorial launches into its second half century, Diekman says the focus will have to shift as aging sailors pass the torch to future generations who want to learn about their heroics and stories about the proud legacy of the USS South Dakota.
So this is a huge responsibility because we're in charge of these stories. And if we let these stories die, that's on us.